of templates for TOS. You could actually make your own template of TOS. Let's just make sure that the all of the essentials or the essential parts of the TOS will be there, so that the feature really or the essence of TOS should be presented or will be presented. Okay, so it is now recorded and I will share now my screen. Okay, so let's go back to the principles of high quality assessment again. We already know that the concept of assessment is very crucial when it comes to the teaching learning process. No, we already know the importance and then the essentiality of assessment to a particular class. It is because we really have to assess, not evaluate the learnings of our students, so that we can actually assess ourselves also as a teacher. So let's try to look at the different qualities of assessment tools. So ano yung mga qualities characteristic bali ng tinatawag nating assessment tools? The first one is validity. I'm sure you're very familiar with validity now, and I believe no by the time I'll be asking you what is the definition of validity for an essay, you can answer it no, with your own words. When we say validity, it refers to the appropriateness of score-based inferences or decisions made based on the student's test results. Ibig sabihin, the performance of the students is actually solely based on the test result given. And please take note that when we say validity, the extent to which a test measures what it is supposed to measure. Remember, no, kailan nating masasabing the test is valid when the test assess what is really supposed to be measured. So like for example, if you wanted to measure the level of students on for them to multiply numbers, kasi nga yung topic mo is multiplication and your assessment is all about multiplication, therefore the assessment is valid. Okay? So kailan hindi magiging valid if the test will not measure what it is supposed to measure. So like for example, if the topic is all about photosynthesis and then the questions asked are all about cell respiration perhaps. Or for example, yung question or yung topic discussed was all about multiplying two digit numbers. So like for example, 24 times 25, 12 times 15, di ba? Two digits. And then ang binigay mo na mga sa quizzes or sa exam is one digit only. Okay? So meaning to say that is not a valid test. Okay, again, the test is valid when a test measures what it is supposed to measure. Next, reliability. Again, reliability is all about consistency. Okay, because the exam is very consistent. Therefore, then, if you're gonna use this particular quality of assessment tool, you can actually predict the performance of the students. So why can we predict the performance of the students? It is because probably since alam na natin yung content, no? And then if you are to give this particular exam, for example, given the scenario that students will study about the topic, probably our prediction will be they can actually get a lot of scores, no? And then when we say students na hindi naman nag-study siguro perhaps of the lesson, meaning to say siguro you could actually predict that they can get very low score, somewhat like that. So that is reliability. Next is fairness. So when we say fairness, remember test items should not have any biases. So when we say biases, your exam, your assessment should not only focus on a particular group, meaning to say should not focus on intelligent people, no, should not focus for slow learner people. It should free from biases, meaning to say yung exam na gagawin mo is for people who are very intelligent sa klase mo, and then of course for slow learners. Okay, so it should not be offensive to any examinee subgroup, of course, to any gender. Fairness is not limited to a capability of students, no, in answering your questions, but also to the words that you are using. For example, no, You don't have to, you should not use offensive words. You should be culturally sensitive when it comes to fairness. No? The other one is test can only be good if it is fair to all examinees. Yes, that is really true. Okay. Again, if you have questions, please take note of the questions now. Next is objectivity. Agreement of two or more raters or test administrators concerning the score of a student. When we say objectivity, meron siyang particular answer. No, diba? I told you that perhaps I don't tell you that an objective test is better compared to subjective test. It's just that when it comes to objectivity test, kasi, regardless of the scorers or the raters, isa lang yung score ng estudyante. No? Meaning to say, hindi siya, the opinions of the scorers will not affect the scores of the students. That is what we mean by objectivity. And then lack of objectivity reduces test validity in the same way that the lack of reliability influence validity. If we're going to look at that, is actually the pattern, and you really have to memorize that one. No, if the exam is lack of objectivity, it reduces validity. At the same time, reliability influences validity. So kindly take note of the statement and please do not forget of that statement. The other one is scoreability. The test should be easy to score. No, it should not be complicated. Like for example, if the scoring is wrong minus one, right minus wrong, somewhat like that. The scoreability is somewhat complicated, and perhaps your students cannot comprehend that one. Therefore, by the time they will be answering the exam, probably they will be more focusing on the scoring procedure, not really on the exam, somewhat like that. No, so that is what we mean by scoreability. Next is it provide the students an answer sheet and the answer key for one who will check the test. Another one is adequacy. The test should contain a wide range of sampling of items. I think I did already give you an example for this. No, remember the notion of the tertiary level. They actually believe that, for example, for medical fields, no, some of the professors that will tell the students that the coverage of the exam for next meeting would be chapters 1 to 5, and then right after the exam next meeting, the focus of the questioning kay nasa chapter 1 lang lahat. Okay, so if that is the coverage of the coverages, or for all coverage, that is what we mean by adequacy. Next is administrability. Again, when we say administrability, it doesn't mean na dean or principal or whatsoever. When we say administrability, how you give the exam, no? I believe you have done taking exam SASE. Yes, right? Everyone, you are taking, lahat naman kayo nakatake ng SASE, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yes po, sir.
Yes. If may I ask, can you still remember kung paano binigay yung exam during the SASE? Ano yung setup? Can someone recall? Anybody?
Sir, yung set up po sir na sa depende sir sa may seat number kasi sir na doon ka sir uupo. Tapos yung test na pag-shade lang siya.
Okay. And then remember, meron tayong parang may number kayo, and then that particular number will tell you kung saan ka upo, tama? And then some of which meron tayong specific classroom, and then di ba meron tayong parang time pressure, tama, di ba? And then you cannot answer the next part of the test if you will not finish the other test. That is what we mean by administrability. So how you administer or give the exam. Okay? I hope you get it. So tests should be administered uniformly to all students so that the scores obtained will not vary. They actually believe that when we administer when there should be variations on administering the exam, they believe that scores that will be obtained to the students will also vary. Okay? So that is why tinitingnan talaga if the other group is ito yung pag-administer ng test, the other group should administer the same way of of the test. Okay? There should be a clear provision for instruction for the students, proctors, and even the one who will check the test or the test scorer. So ibig sabihin, if you can notice siguro no, yung mga proctors natin, kung titingnan niyo yan, kung ano yung sinasabi sa kabilang classroom ng proctor, ito din yung statement na gagamitin ng proctor mo. Okay? Kung paano binigay ng isang proctor yung exam, ito din yung ways ng proctor ninyo ibigay yung exam. Okay? The same. That is what we mean by administrability. Next is practicality and efficiency. So teachers' familiarity with the methods used, time required for the assessment. Yes, we really needed to make sure kaya nga I really practice no every time na nagpapa-quiz ako sa mga estudyante ko, especially yung face to face na time na meron talaga ko ang akong time pressured parang time pressured mechanism. So always ako nagpo-project ng time limit sa lahat ng exam ko because that should be the practice, no? Complexity of the administration, it should not be, no? Please, as much as possible, our administration should not be that complicated. It is because probably yung mga estudyante baka doon na siya ma-focus, no? The more complicated administrability is, the more focus and the more tense yung magiging exam atmosphere. Ease of scoring, so dapat hindi komplikado, no? Ease of interpretation of the test results and the materials used must be at the lowest cost. Okay. Next is the steps in developing assessment tools. So kung paano, but this is very general ha. This is not the specific no development of assessment tools. The first one is we have to examine the instructional objectives of the topics previously discussed. This is very this is the rule of thumb, and of course this is very imperative that we really have to look for the instructional objectives of the topics before we can make the assessment, because that is actually our ano ba yan? Basic step, no? We have to go back to the instructional objectives. Number two, you have to make a table of specifications. You have to fill out the form or the template na meron kayo. And then number three, construct the test items, because alam nyo na kung ano yung type of exam, kung saan yun ilagay yung particular item, no? So this is now the time that you can now construct the test items. Next is assemble the test items. When we say assemble the test items, it is now the time na yung lahat ng multiple choice ipag-isa, lahat siguro ng multiplication, sorry, enumeration ipag-isa, identification, and so on. So that is what we mean by assemble the test items. Number five, check the assembled test items. Baka kasi merong mali, or baka kasi may question na naisali sa identification, baka may question na naisali sa enumeration. Okay. Number six, you have to write directions. And then when you write directions, you should not use very complicated words. No, do not use very uncommon words. You should write the directions in a very specific and very clear statement. Okay? Wag yung sobrang haba. Number seven, make the answer key, and of course, analyze and improve the test items. So those are the steps in developing assessment tools. Questions so far?
None so far, sir.
Okay, so let's continue. So this is now the time na again we have to go back sa TOS natin. Again, if we're going to look at the table here presented, that is the essential parts of or feature of your specific table of specifications. Of course, yung table of specifications natin or TOS, meron siyang specific objectives na pwede sigurong ilagay dito content, no, not the objectives. And then the cognitive level, you can write it down. So that is application, or I think you really have to use the revised Bloom's taxonomy, no? And then type of test, if that is a multiple choice, and then kung saan mo siya ilagay, number 1 and 2, and then total points, that is 4 points. Sir, bakit naging 4 points? Perhaps 2 points each ito. Okay, so the first one, you have to select the learning outcomes to be measured, put it in content, no? Make an outline of the subject matter, decide on the number of items per subtopic, and then construct the format and construct the test items. Let's run through the other. Okay. So when can we decide on the number of items per subtopic? Di ba, pag nag-exam kayo, for example, periodical test, you would notice na, ay, ganun, mas marami ang question about literatura. Bakit ang daming questions about like this one? Bakit ang liit lang ng questions about this topic, no? Parang ganyan. Sir, meron po meron ba siyang connection when it comes to the number of class sessions? Yes. So, sir, what is our definition of the class session? Yung definition natin ng class session is one period. Parang ganyan, no? So, for example, the one period is 60 minutes, so that is still one period. If a period is equivalent to 1.5 hours, that is one period still. Okay? So we have number of items is equal to number of class sessions multiplied by the desired total number of items. Kung gusto niyo bang 5 items, pwede, no? Divided by total number of class session. Okay. So, ang total number of class session, ibig sabihin yan, sa buong periodical exam, no, periodical exam, sa lahat ng topics na na-discuss, ilang sessions yun. Okay? Ang number of class sessions, ilang araw ito tinuro or ilang periods tinuro yung particular topic na yun. And ito, yung gusto mong number of items for this topic. So let's have an example. The number of item for the topic, synthetic division. Yung synthetic division is isa ito sa coverage ng inyong periodical exam, ha. So hindi lang ito yung content. So isa sa mga coverage ng inyong exam is synthetic division. And then ilang periods siya tinuro o na-discuss si teacher? 3 periods. Ilan yung gusto mong items? Sir, pwede yun magbuot og items? Yes. Ang gusto mong items, 10. Okay, let's have that. And then ilan yung total number of class sessions for the whole periodical, no? So 10 daw, 10 class sessions. Okay, so let's just use here, let's plug in the values. The value we have 3, number of class session, 3 times 10 divided by 10.
3 po.
Okay, how much?
3 po.
Okay, meaning to say, for this particular topic, synthetic division, 3 items yung gagawin mo. So ano pong ibig sabihin? 3 items, 3 questions yung gagawin mo. Sir, ano po yung questions? Multiple choice po ba? Identification po ba? Hindi pa natin alam. So kayo na yung bahala kung ano yung gagawin ninyo sa 3 items na yun. Nakuha? Nakuha ba?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ilan na yung sumasagot? Saan yung iba? Natutulog?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Natutulog? Ah, sige.
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sige.
Understood, sir.
Anyway, so that is how to compute for the number of items. Again, the number of items is the number of items per subtopic. Okay? Laban ha, goy. Baka may nagtulo pang laway din kay natulog. Mabalbal gid mo, sige. Okay, next. No question. No questions?
None po, sir.
Topic lang, sir, no? For example, na
Sir, for a
synthetic division na isang topic lang yun, sir, no?
For isang topic lang yun. So, ibig sabihin, di ba pag mag-medical exam tayo, ang daming coverage ng exam, no?
Yes, sir.
Or mag-prelim tayo, mag-prelim tayo, ang dami nating coverage. So yung computation doon, parang yung sa isang topic lang. So kung meron kang ilang topics, for example, if you have 10 topics, so, 10 topics, mean to say 10 topics na coverage sa prelim, yun yung gamitin mo ng formula. Oh. Nakuha?
Sir. Sir,
Nakuha ba?
sir, for example, sir, na 10 yung topic mo, sir, na yung isa dun, sir, na yun yung nandito, for example, na synthetic division, na kasali siya sa 10 topics?
Yes. So meaning to say,
okay.
sir, sir, ang gagawin namin, sir, Ano po sir, bali kung if you are to compute sir, kasi merong 10 din na computations, yes. Kasi you have
Ah,
10 topics, 'di ba? So that is what we
mm.
mean by the number of items. Kasi gusto nating
Sige po,
malaman,
sir.
'di ba? Yung purpose natin is gusto nating malaman kung ah, ano kaya yung ilan kaya yung number of items para sa topic na ganito. 'Di ba? Ano ba? Meron ba kayong ma-remember? Ano bang majors na nandito? May sciences ba dito? O wala ng sciences, nag-shift na?
B.Ed, sir.
Ano bang kurso dito? Can you give me a coverage for prelim exam? Para pwede natin maging ma-picture out. Ano ba? For example na lang, ganito na lang, no? Yung topic natin is all about arithmetic. Parang ganyan. So, yung topic ninyo, yung basic operations, yung prelim. So, sa basic operations natin, nandun yun, na-discuss ni teacher yung addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So, meron tayong 4 topics, no? So, sa 4 topics na yan, gusto nating malaman kung ilan kaya yung pwede kong magawang questions for addition, for subtraction, for multiplication, for division. So para malaman mo sa tig-isa ato each of your topic, so kailangan mo siyang i-compute. Gamitin mo yung itong formula na to. Nakuha?
Sir, bali sir, hindi pa namin doon alam yung total items, sir, no? Hindi pa.
Sa total items, yes, hindi nyo pa alam. Yes,
Ah,
hindi pa
okay,
alam.
sir.
Okay.
Sige,
Basta
sige. Thank
ito lang yung dapat ting sagutan, ito. No, most likely ito yung ibibigay ko if mag-examine ako or magpa-quiz or may pa-activity, ito lang yun namang I-fill out ninyo. Okay?
Sir,
Yes, dear.
what about po sa desired number of items? Kami po yung magde-decide ng number na gusto namin.
Yes, decide. Kung gusto ninyo na number of items for that topic is 5, okay, 5. Okay. Sir, bakit po sir na meron kaming desired number of items, pero iba po yung number of items na lalabas? Kasi nga nakadepende 'yon, no? Nakadepende 'yon sa kasi ito yung concept ng TUS, children. It is expected na kung mas marami yung number of sessions, no, the longer the time na na-discuss ni teacher yung particular topic, it is expected na siya rin yung mas maraming questions sa exam. Yan yung assumption ng TOS. So for example, sa 4 na topics nating addition, subtraction, multiplication at saka division, ang may pinakamataas na number of sessions na tinuro ni teacher ay yung division. No? Ibutang lang ang addition kay 2 sessions lang. 2 meetings lang naturo ni teacher. Yung subtraction, 3 meetings lang. Yung multiplication, 4 meetings lang. Yung division, 5 meetings. So, sa 4 na coverage or sa 4 na topic, sa topics mo, saan doon ang mas mataas na session? May mataas na class session. Saan doon ang mas mataas na mas taas na class session? Filipino is very hard. Children. So natutulog lahat.
Sir, may pinakamatagal na session.
Yes, saan doon? Saan doon? Sa 4? Yung addition, 2 sessions. Yung
Yung
subtraction, 3 sessions.
division, yung
Division.
division po.
Yeah,
Yes.
division.
Division.
Di ba? Okay. Yung divisions, since siya yung may pinakamataas na class sessions, it is expected na siya din yun ang mas maraming test items na makikita sa exam. Okay? Hindi pwede na si addition na discuss lang natin ng 2 meetings, siya na yun ang may merong pinakamaraming test questions. Hindi pwede. So yun yung assumption natin. Sir, bakit po na meron tayong desired number of items na gusto ko, pero yung ifa-follow natin is yung computation. Kasi nga, since we have here our formula, although meron tayong desired number of items, but the number of items will still be dictated by the number of class sessions. Okay? Again, sa tanong kanina, sir, sa desired number of items, kami po yung bahala. Yes, kayo yung bahala.
Sir, sa desired number of items na may maximum and minimum po.
Wala naman. Wala naman.
Thank you.
Basta wag niyo lang kalimutan na if gagawa kayo ng TOS, kasi nga, gagawa kayo ng TOS kasi gagawa kayo ng exam. Baka siguraduhin nyo lang na yung gagawan nyo ng exam ay high school. Baka lalagpas kayo ng 100 items, wag naman, no? Siguro mga 50 items. Di ba yan yung parang common number sa high school. So anyway, makikita niyo yan by the time you will be constructing your TOS and exam. Any more question?
Eh,
Wala? Yes, dear.
Wala na po.
pwede po
Mami
sir
ka?
na gumawa ng test items na hindi sinunod tong kwan. Yung itong number of
TOS?
items. Yes.
No, you really have to follow that. Kasi actually, mas madali Wamika, if you are to follow your TOS by the time you will be constructing your test questionnaire. Mas madali siya. Mas pinadali yung pacing mo kasi by the time kasi nagagawa ka ng exam, iisipin mo pa, no? Saan ko kaya to ilagay? Ano kayang type of exam ito? Ano kaya yung questioning nito? Parang ganyan. So yung guide mo ngayon ay yung TOS mo.
Okay po
So
sir.
mas
Sige,
madali
thank
siya.
you.
Okay? So kailangan talaga natin i-follow. And then of course, you will be the future teachers, no? So since future teachers kayo, you really have to follow the protocol that you really have to write first your table of specifications before you have to construct your test exam. Sir, bakit po? This is remember na-discuss ko kanina yung concept of fairness. Discuss ko kanina yung concept of validity and reliability. Those are the features of assessment tool. And sino yung tutulong sa inyo to have that to attain those features or to pass your assessment, your TOS. Okay? Is that clear?
Yeah. Okay, yes sir. Thank you.
Okay. So let's continue the discussion. We still
Sir,
have yes. Okay. So we still have different formats. We actually have this format, no? Itong format na to ipapakita ko lang sa inyo, but I don't intend to give this to you as your template. Anyway, I'll be giving you another template, no, of POS. I'll be teaching you this one also. Okay, kung titingnan nyo sa mga samples na ito, instead of objectives yung nilagay dito or learning outcomes or whatsoever, ang nilagay dito is content, no? I think better for me to write contents instead of the objectives. Kasi nga, baka sa objectives pa lang, you will be confused on how you construct your test item. So better na contents na lang siguro. Okay? Try to look at children that right after writing your contents, you would notice really na binigyan talaga yung emphasis yung number of class sessions and number of test items. And then please notice, no, sa number of class sessions natin, kung sino yung may pinakamalaking class sessions, siya din yung expected na merong pinakamataas na number of items. Nakita niyo?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
yes,
Yes
sir.
No?
sir.
Sa first table natin
Yes,
children,
sir.
ang may pinakamataas na number of class sessions is your application on problem solving. Since siya yung may pinakamataas na number of class sessions, it is expected also that siya din yung makakuha ng pinakamataas na number of test items, which is 8. Okay? And then for the next table here, sa lahat ng contents dito, ang may pinakamataas na class sessions is your stanine, no? And then ang total items, it is expected na 6. Sir, bakit po may 6 dito? It's okay. As long as na kung sino yung may pinakamataas na number, siya din yung may pinakamataas na total number of items. Okay. Another format. Okay, this particular format is the format that we used way back in Pisay, no? Hindi naman ito yung template talaga ng PhilSci na ginagamit. They actually have their different formats of TOS, or even them. Remember that Philippine Science High School room, spelling akong science niya. Remember that Philippine Science High School is not part of DepEd, no? They belong to different. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
Okay, sige. I was thinking na wala ako. Okay, klaro naman yung boses. Okay naman?
Yes,
Okay naman
sir.
po, sir.
Okay naman po, sir.
Okay.
Okay po,
Yeah,
sir.
okay, let's go back to the screen, no? Although they are not part of DepEd, they belong to DOST. No, they belong to Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Science High School System, no, the DOST PSHS. But still, they are using table of specifications. No, now their argument why they are still using TOS, even though hindi sila kasama sa DepEd, no, since hindi sila kasama sa DepEd, yung mga teachers din nila is uh, not trained to be public school teachers, no? Kaya nga if you are to check lahat ng mga teachers or most of the teachers sa Pisay, they are engineers, they are chemists, they are physicists, no, mga ganyan. They are mathematicians, mga purists sila, they are not coming from they are not coming from education, no? So luckily nakapasok, and then doon ko nalaman na gumagamit sila ng TOS. Now, the purpose of using the TOS is para malaman talaga nila na yung coverage ni teacher ay nakukuha talaga for that particular exam, no? And then please take note yung lower order thinking skills. I believe you are very familiar with this, no? The lots and then the HOTS. Okay, for the lots we have remembering, understanding, and application, and then for the HOTS we have analyzing, evaluating, and creating. And please take note here that since in PhilSci, we actually we wanted to create students na maging scientist, engineer, no, doctors and physicists and so on. So that is why expected sa kanila mas marami talagang questions about higher order thinking skills. That is 70%. Okay? So we will be using this format, no? So I'll be giving this to you, and then gusto kong ipakita sa inyo kung paano ito ginawa. Okay? So uh, wag niyang pansin yung nasa taas. Let's try to look at the content here or the desired learning competencies. So again, meron tayong options na pwede natin isulat dito sa first column natin. Okay? We have content or desired learning competencies. Again, sa akin nga, hindi ako sumusulat talaga. I do not include writing desired learning competencies because it makes me confused on as to what my type of questioning is, no? Kaya nilalagay ko talaga yung content or your coverage talaga, yung topic. Okay. So I have here 4 topics. For the second quarter, I have classification of living things, I have the eukaryotes, we have nutrition and digestion, transport, circulation of materials. And then I have here number of classroom contacts. So meaning to say, yung una kong sinusulat dito, ang akong pinakaunang gi-fill out kaya ang ako ang number of classroom contacts. Okay. Sa apat na content ko or sa apat na topics, saan dyan ang may pinakamataas na number of classroom contacts?
Classification of living things.
Okay, very good. That is classification of living things, no? That is equivalent to 6 number of classroom
Meetings po,
contacts.
sir.
Yes. No, and then the number of classroom contacts mean to say, I have here 6, and then eukaryotes 4 meetings, nutrition and digestion 1 meeting, transport or circulation of materials 2 meetings. All in all, yung number of meetings ko for second quarter, 13 meetings. Okay. And then right after that, number of points. Sir, paano po kinuha yung number of points? It is expected na 100 yun ni siya. No, 100 ni siya. Sir, paano po siya kinuha? So, ang atong gamiton karon we will be using the formula, no? Okay? So we have 46 here. It is expected na mas mataas. Let me get our sample. I'll get a sample muna ha. Para makita niyo yung computation. Sorry. Mm. For a while children ha. Hinahanap ko yung sample. Sandali lang ha, nag-hang yung file. Oh my
Okay lang, sir. Take your time po.
goodness. Okay, can you see it? Makikita naman, nakita na yung screen.
Oo, sir. Yes, good
Okay,
po, sir.
so okay. The sample here or the template, I did use this also sa Classico. And I also have here the 30 and then 70 distribution of test items. Okay, since biology one, there are coverage there, the same content of my anatomy and physiology. So I did this also. And then, kung titingnan ninyo, of course, we have here number of classroom contacts also. We have 6, 4, 1, and 2, and a total of 13 classroom contacts all in all for second quarter. So 13 meetings ito. And then again, since the classification of living things, siya yung may pinakamataas na number of classroom contacts, therefore, it is expected also na siya din yung may pinakamataas na number of points. Okay? Number of points or number of items. Now, let's try to look at kung paano na-compute yung 46. Okay? I have here 100 items, no? 100 items itong exam. And then, ano sila? Grade 9, no? The same content. So, let's just imagine na ito yung sa Pisay, no? So, grade 9 students sila. And then, we have here 46. Sir, paano kinuha yung 46? Try natin tingnan yung formula na nasa taas. Okay? Yung formula daw is D16 divided by 13 times 100. So, ibig sabihin, we have 6 divided by the number of classroom contacts. Okay? And then times 100. So, I have here 46. Okay? And then next naman, paano nakuha yung 31? Because this is 4, 4 sa eukaryotes divided by 13 multiplied by 100, you get 31. Okay. And then you have nutrition and digestion. We have 8 points daw. So paano kinuha ang 8 points on eight items? You have 1 divided by 13 times 100. So means you get 1/8. No, 8. And then for 15, for transport, circulation of materials. So paano kinuha? 2 divided by 13 times 100, you get 15. Okay. Sir, kung titingnan po natin, sir, meron pong magiging decimal or fraction ito. Okay? Walang problema as long as you will get 100 points dito. Okay? Sir, kami po yung bahala na 100 points, yes. No? Pwede rin 50 points ito. So kung 50 points ito, meaning to say, babaan nyo yung iba. Okay? That is your number of points. Next, sir, paano po kinuha yung number of items para sa parte na ito? Okay? So paano kinuha ang formula? According to the formula, we have C16 times 0.3. Okay? C16 times 0.3. Remember, your C16 is 46 din ito. Okay? 46 na siya. That is your C16. Diba? Remember here. Okay. So, ang formula daw, C16 times 0.3. Sir, saan po kinuha yung 0.3? Sa 30%. Okay. Meaning to say, 46 multiplied by 30%, you have 14 items. Okay. So, out of 46 questions for classification of living things, you will get 14 questions for for lower order thinking skills. Okay. And then, next, bakit naging 9 items ito for lots, no? Ang ginawa, 31. Ito, 31 times 30%, you will get 9. Paano kinuha yung 2? 8 multiplied by 30%, you will get 2. And then, paano kinuha yung 5? 15 multiplied by 30%, you will get 5. Okay. And then you will get the number of items, 30. Okay?
Sir,
Yes, dear.
sir, yung 30%, sir, na-given na yan, sir? At saka yung
Yes, dear.
70% high or...
Balik even na yan siya, tayo na yung bahala, no? As a teacher, kayo na yung bahala kung ano ba yung gusto ninyo. Mas gusto ba ninyo na mas marami questions about hats? Or mas gusto ba ninyo na
Mm.
mas marami yung questions na lots? Okay? Pwede yun.
Ah,
Okay. Ah,
thank you, sir.
you're welcome. Kaya ginawa ko yung dalawa lang yung categories para naman by the time you will create your questions, hindi kayo magsa-struggle. So ano pong ibig sabihin? If ever kasi, no, if we are to specify, kung i-specify natin ang question talaga is remembering, no, tatanggalin to natin tong lots at saka hats. Kung i-specify natin yung question for remembering, understanding, application, analyzing, evaluating, creating, mas difficult yung construction of test item, no? Kasi hindi naman natin alam sa inyo na part, no? Hindi natin alam kung paano ba gumawa ng question na remembering. Paano ba gumawa ng question na understanding? Paano ba gumawa ng question na application? Di ba? Meron tayong struggle sa ganyan. So ang ginawa ko, dalawang categories na lang. Basta yung question is for lots and then yung question is for hats. Okay? So, sir, yung 30 at saka 70, ano po yan? Constant. Constant kung pwedeng mapag-usapan sa klase. No? So, kayo yung bahala as a teacher. So, kayo na yung bahala. Next, we have the percentage. So, paano kinuha yung percentage? Simple lang, no? Simple lang. Ang ginawa lang para malaman yung porsyento dito for lots, we have 14. No, bakit naging 46%? 14 dito, 14 divided by 30 times 100, you have 46. Okay? 9. Bakit naging 31 dito? 31%? It's because 9 divided by 30 multiplied by 100, you get 31%. Ang ibig sabihin lang, children, out of 100%, yung questions mo na lower order thinking skills is 46%. No? So, yun lang yung parang representante niya. Sir, pwede po bang tanggalin natin yung percentage? Pwede naman. Wala namang problema. Okay?
Sir,
Yes,
same
po,
lang,
sir.
sir, sa number of points.
Yes.
Sir, same lang, sir, sa number of points tsaka yung percentage.
Ang number of
Points, sir, na nakalagay tsaka yung sa percentage. Okay lang, sir, na i-copy na lang yung number of points?
yes, pwede lang naman. Pero para lang sigurado na meron talagang mag-vary, no? Para sigurado lang na meron
Mm.
mag-vary, kailangan lang talaga natin computein. Oh,
Yes, sir.
So anyway, walang problema, no? At least na-notice nyo na the same lang siya. Walang problema. Again, ang exam na ito ay 100 items. So pwede kayong gumawa ng 50 items lang. Sir, paano po gumawa ng 50 items? I-reduce na nyo lang yung tong number na magiging total of 100. Okay? So anyway, and then pagkatapos niyan, the same process to dito sa higher order thinking skills, the same process yan. At saka yung pinaka-importante na part also is the item place. Ibig sabihin, sir, saan namin makikita yung question na 14 na lots? Saan namin makikita yung 14 na lots? Nasa test 1 daw, numbers 1 to 6, at saka nasa test 3 daw, numbers 1 to 8. Okay? Sir, yung ano po, yung HATS po na 32 items po or 32 questions, saan po makikita? Saan siya makikita? Nasa test 4, 1 to 32. Okay, parang ganyan. Pwede din ninyo na continuous yung number. No? Sa akin, hindi kasi naka-continuous kasi may part ako, no? Part 1, part 2. Okay. So, madali mahanap, no? Okay. So, meaning to say, yung number of items na 11 items na hats para sa transport circulation materials, dito pala mahanap sa test for numbers 60 to 70. Okay? So, yun yung interpretation. Okay? Question. Question? Kasi gagawa kayo niyan.
Sir,
Yan, so far,
Yes.
sir.
sir, paano sir masasabi na
Wala
yung
na,
sir, for
sir.
example na 1 to 32, then sa test 4 na sa 33 to 54 yung range niya. Then sa test 4 na 55 to 59.
Kayo man yung bahala. No? Kasi na-project nyo na gusto niyo gumawa ng test na ano 100 items. Kayo man yung
Ah,
oh yes. Kayo man yung maglagay.
sir,
Yes.
parang parang basis dito sir na yung number of items sir no kasi yung number of items na 32 then sa test 4 na 1 to 32. Then 22 lahat yung sa 33 to 54. Yun
Yes,
sir?
yes. Mm.
Ah, thank you sir.
Okay, welcome. Okay? Tanong pa. Anyway, by the time na gagawa kayo ng TOS, i-check ko man yan, no? Hindi kayo agad-agad gagawa ng, meron tayong deadline for TOS lang. Hindi kayo agad-agad maggagawa ng test questionnaire. So titingnan mo muna, meron tayong araw na consultations muna for TOS, and then pag magiging perfect na yung TOS ninyo, na pwede na kayong gumawa ng test questionnaire na. So meaning to say, kung sino yung unang matapos na gumawa ng TOS, siya yung unang makapag-consult. And then sa consultation natin children, kailangan talaga siguro nating I'll be calling you siguro. I'll be calling you or through phone or I'll be calling you through Facebook Messenger na makapag-video call talaga tayo or dito Google Meet. Kung saan kayo pwede, no? Kasi kailangan talaga nating mag-usap. Kasi yung sa cellphone kasi merong time limit, hindi kasi ako postpaid, no? So kaya every 12 minutes na nagka-cut yung call. So this very disturbing. So by the time na consultations, online consultations tayo as much as possible. Tanong? Anyway,
Sir,
bibigay ko yes.
last
Yes,
question
Nor.
sir. Sir,
Okay
yung
lang.
sa dito sir sa table sir na ano yung pinaka first na i-fill out namin sir para doon na lang
Ang,
i-base. Yung sa
ang
number of
pinakauna
classroom
talaga i-fill
contact
out,
sir?
ang pinakaunang i-fill out, yung content, ang first column.
Yung sa content. Then next sir yung sa
Oh,
number of classroom contacts.
very good. That's it. Yes.
Okay. Sir, thank
Okay.
you sir.
So, bali, number of content, ang unang ilagyan, content. Next, next step, number of class contacts. Okay. Next step, number of points. Anyway, itong Excel, ipapadala ko itong Excel sa inyo para dito niyo i-plug in. Meron na itong formula. Oh, okay na? No? Meron may formula na ito. And then number of points. Then pagkatapos dito na naman sa number of items. Dito na naman sa number of percentage, item placement, sunod number of items dito sa HATS, percentage, and then item placement. So yan ang ipapadala ko tong sample na to. Katanungan? Wala na? Siguro mag-continue
Wala po,
tayo,
sir.
no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sige. Okay, sige, continue
Clear na
tayo
po,
ha.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, I'll be introducing you another format naman ng TOS. Sir, kailangan ba talaga namin malaman yung iba't ibang format? Yes, no? Sir, baka nakakalito. So, tingnan lang natin, no? Tingnan natin yung format na ginawa ko din nung nasa DepEd naman ako, no? Kasi pagkatapos nga ng PhilSci, nag-DepEd ako. So, ito yung ginamit. Sabi nga nila, even in DepEd, wala talaga silang specific template ng TOS. No? Kaya ang ginawa ko, ito na lang. No? So ito yung TOS ito yung ginamit ko ng TOS. Okay? And then ang nandito sa first column, nandito yung objectives or competencies. So ang nilagay ko dito yung objectives. Again, pwede objectives, pwede din content. No? Better siguro na content na lang. And then number of days. So itong number of days kung ilan na araw ko siya na-discuss, o the same din. Itong percentage, paano ko siya kinuha? Of course, kailangan lang natin na 9 sa percentage, no? 9 divided by 26 multiplied by 100, you got 35. Okay? 4 divided by 26 times 100, you will have 15. 2 divided by 26 multiplied by 100, you will get 8. And then 11 divided by 26 multiplied by 100, you will get 42. So a total of 100% nandito siya. Sa number of items naman, dito natin malalaman ang number of items, no, kung ilan. So, ang ginawa ko, 30 items lang na exam. No? This is first periodical test, 30 items only. Ang number of days, 9. Ito, very simple ito. Baka gusto siguro niyo na ito na lang yung format. Kayo yung papipiliin ko ha, right after na mag-discuss tayo. Number of days, 9. Sir, paano kinuha ang number of items? Ito lang. Kasi gusto natin na, ano lang, no? Gusto natin na 30 items lang. Okay. We have here 9. Sorry. Dali lang ha. Ito, medyo simple ito, no? Compared to the other one. Okay. So, share screen. Okay. Ito na ba? Okay. So, ang gagawin dito, no, this is very simple sa pinakauna. We have number of days here, and then we have the percentage of it, and then kung ilan yung makukuha natin sa test out of 30 items, no? So, out of 30 items, for 9 days, meron tayong 10 items, no? And then again, it is expected na yung pang-apat na na-discuss, siya yung may 11 days, therefore expected na siya yung may pinakamaraming number of items. So this is a total of 30 items. Ang ginawa ko, meron akong legend dito kasi nga gusto nating malaman kung ano yung type of assessment, no? Kung if that is multiple choice or whatsoever. So pwede natin ilagay dito, children, ilagay natin dito yung legend. And then, ito yung sinabi ko na merong yung sa Bloom's Taxonomy of Remembering to Creating. And then dito natin ilagay yung item, no? For example, item number 1 sa ano natin sa objective na ito, remembering questions, may remembering questions na number 1, number 2, number 3, number 6, number 10, at saka number 11. And that is multiple choice lahat. Okay? So, malalaman natin kung saan nakalagay yung remembering na questions, sa anong number. At the same time, alam natin kung ano yung type of question. Okay? And so on. So, again, bibigay ko din to sa inyo with the formula, so saan isosolve. And then ngayon, papipiliin ko kayo kung ano yung gusto ninyo. No? In a way, kung sino yung may gusto sa unang format, pwede namang gamitin yon. Kung sino yung may mas gusto sa ikalawang format, pwede din naman. So, bibigyan ko kayo ng option. No? So, meaning to say, i-upload ko yung dalawa together with the, yung parang kung saan una yung i-fill out, yung parang instruction. No? And then sa Excel, meron na din yung formula para magagamit ninyo. Okay? So again, i-upload ko yung dalawang format. Sir, yung ibang format po ba? So ito bang ganito gagamitin ba natin? Hindi natin ito gagamitin siguro. Ay, hindi natin ito gagamitin. Itong format na to. No? So wag natin ito gamitin. So ang gagamitin natin will be this one and the other one. Ito. Okay. And then kayo yung bahala kung saan yung gusto ninyong gamitin na format. Question so far? Wala naman?
Sir, sir,
Or?
sir, yung number of items dito, sir, na same lang sa formula ng first format.
Nor, hindi ko masyadong hindi klaro. Hindi ko masyado marinig yung boses mo.
Ang pipilian po ba namin is yung
Ah,
Sir,
s-
ah, sir,
yes, Nor.
yung number of items dito, sir, na same lang siya sa formula nung format kanina, sir.
Yung titingnan nyo lang, yes, the same format, no? So anyway, ibibigay ko naman
Ah,
ibibigay ko naman yung formula nito.
okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. Bibigay ko yung formula nito para naman kayo na yung mag-explore and then i-try ninyo. Okay? Yes, sino yung Raifa?
Sir,
Raifa?
ang pagpipilian po ba pagpipilian po ba namin, sir, is yung unang format at saka itong format na ginawa mo, sir?
Yes, this one, ang pagpipilian ninyo will be this one and then
Sir,
ito.
yun po ba, sir?
Yes. Ito at saka ito yung pagpipilian.
Ipaki- okay, sir.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sige. Anyway, I'll be creating a template together
Okay.
with the
Thank
formula.
you, sir.
I'll be creating the template and then i-upload ko yun at yun yung gamitin ninyo, ha?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
Yes,
if you don't
sir.
have any questions, siguro let's proceed siguro, no? And then anyway, so the number of item for each level will depend on the skills the teacher wants to develop in his students. Ang sabi ko nga na nakadepende 'yon, di ba? So sa case ng PhilSci, ang gusto nilang makuha ng mga estudyante or ma-develop ng mga estudyante is yung HATS. Kaya mas marami yung HATS question compared to LATS questions, no? So in the case of tertiary level, technically talaga sa tertiary level, sa level natin, the teacher must develop more higher order thinking skills questions. Kaya, for you children, do not be shocked if ever teachers will be giving you items or activity or tasks which are very complicated, no? Because this is actually imperative, no? Kailangan talaga, very apparent kasi nga tertiary level na. You are not preschoolers anymore. You are not in the basic education. You are not in elementary years. You're not even in the mid-high school. You're not even in the senior high. You're in the tertiary level. Therefore, it is expected na you can answers, you can skip off HATS questions and HATS activities. Okay? And this is actually the expected, no, natin na gagawin. For number two, for elementary and secondary levels, the guidelines in constructing tests will be as stipulated in the DepEd Order 33 series of 2004 must be followed. So merong parang provisions yung DepEd as to the distribution of their questions, no? Kumbaga. I do not know if this is the updated one, but I will be checking kasi nga iba na yung scorability and scoring procedure ng DepEd because of the K to 12 program. So I do not know if this is still part of their implementation. But so far for that, the distribution according to the DepEd Order 33 series of 2004, that is factual information daw. Yung mga factual information, pag sinasabing factual information, yung remembering, no, ano yung what is the definition of photosynthesis, what is the color of the sky, what is the color of the water. Those are actually factual information, no? So according to here, 60% daw, napakarami. So puro factual, no? Meaning to say, since these are factual information, therefore, it belongs to the LATs, no? Nasa lower order thinking skills lang. This is for elementary and secondary levels. Moderately difficult or more advanced questions, 30% lang. Yung nasa gitna, yung difficulty, 30% lang. And then 10% lang daw for distinguishing honor students. So all in all, kung titignan, this is 100%, but ang pinakamarami daw questions na dapat gagawin sa elementarya at saka sa sekundarya ay more on factual information. Okay, the implication of that is that's the reason why perhaps DepEd students meron silang difficulty by the time they will be in the college level kasi nga sa college level mas marami ng HATS questions, di ba? Okay, there will be a lot of problem solving. Although please take note, children, that problem solving is part of LATs. Hindi pa yan higher order thinking skills. Specifically, that is still part of application. Yung sasagot tayo ng mga problems sa math, sasagot tayo ng problems sa chemistry, no? Those are still part of application. No? Application yan, and application belongs to lower order thinking skills. Okay. So those are the distributions according to DepEd Order 33 series of 2004. Next, general guidelines for constructing test items. So these are the general guidelines. First, this according to Kobezin and Borich 2007. Begin writing items far enough or in advance so that you will have time to revise them. So as a teacher, kasi alam mo na kung ano yung coverage for the prelim, alam mo na kung ano yung coverage for first periodical, second periodical, third periodical, and fourth periodical exam, dapat talaga kailangan mo nang gumawa ng test items malayo pa sa schedule. So that the main purpose of that, or the main goal for that, is for you to have time to revise the questions. Number two, match items to intended outcomes. This is very, very, very cliche, no? That every time we are to construct test items, we have to match it to the learning outcomes. And that is, again, the rule of thumb, no, and then the golden rule. Number three, be sure each item deals with an appropriate aspect of the content area and not with trivia. There are teachers kasi by the time if they will be making questions, ang gagawin nila sa questions is more on trivial, no? So may mga paligoy-ligoy na questions, and that is not good. That is a big no-no by the time you will be constructing when it comes to technicalities. Yung may mga paligoy-ligoy na test question, that is a big no-no for teachers, no? So dapat kung ano yung dapat ilagay sa question, yun yung dapat. Number four, be sure the problem post is clear and unambiguous. When we say ambiguous, very vague, hindi klaro. So that is why if you have a problem set, if you have a problem, it should be clear and concise. Do not use very complicated words. You just have to use very specific and very clear, very common words yung gagamitin natin. Number five, I think we still have. Yes. Number five, be sure that the item is independent with all other items. Ang ibig sabihin for the number five is that there are items kasi na if you are to read that item, para yung next item is konektado siya sa previous item. Parang ganyan. No? Or there are grammar, no? There are grammars na hindi natin makakaligtaan yung teacher, especially kung yung teacher is hindi naman gaano ka-careful sa grammar, no? Yung question na merong ang at saka an. Okay? So if the article, yung unang article will be a letter A, no, A siya, meant to say the next word or the first word of the next word, the first letter of the next word is a vowel, no? Sorry. A, a, okay, sorry. A is for consonant pala, no? Okay, a picture. Okay, so if it does letter A, meant to say the first word, the first letter of the next word is a consonant, no? So a picture, uh, a paper, a tower. Okay, if the article is an, therefore it is expected that the next or the first letter of the next word is a vowel. An eagle, no, an apple, an eater, for example. Okay, so that is why if you have noticed sa mga exams, meron talaga siyang a slash an blank. Okay, so that is to minimize the giving of the giving of hints, no? Kung ano man yung magiging sagot. Okay. Number six, be sure the item has one or best answer on which experts would agree. Dapat isa lang yun. That is why also you really have to check your options, no? Para naman hindi maka-create ng trouble yung options. Next, number seven, prevent unintended clues. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Now, prevent unintended clues to an answer in the statement or question. Grammatical inconsistencies such as or an give clues to the correct answer to those students who are not well prepared for the test. Okay. Another, avoid replication of the textbook in writing test items. Do not quote directly from the textual materials. You are usually not interested in how well students memorize the text. Yes, those students those teachers talaga na very bookish, very bookish in such a way na kung ano yung nilalaman ng nasa libro, verbatimly, kinokopya niyo yung words na nandun, and then they make it as a question. Okay? Aside from students can really answer that because the memorization level of the students are very intense, you can actually create very ambiguous question. No? Kasi nga, you just have you just copy the text inside the book and then you make it as a question. No? And that is very ambiguous. Next, number, oh my goodness. Eight. I go. Sandali lang ha. Nasira yung animation. Okay. For number nine, sorry, number eight. Ay, sorry. Pala ito. Okay, this one. Number nine, avoid tricky or catchy questions in an achievement test. Do not waste time testing how well the students can interpret your intentions. Yun nga, no? If you're to write your questions, you don't have to use or to construct the test question in such a way na magiging trivial siya, no? So, you just have to write kung ano yung kailangan na i-question. Number 10, try to write items that require higher order thinking skills, no? This is actually the goal of assessing. As much as possible, especially in tertiary level again, teachers should construct higher order thinking skills questions. Okay, para mahasa sila, kumbaga. Char. Okay. Next, so we will just kill the time, determining the number of test items. Okay. So consider determining the number of test items for a particular topic or for a particular subtopic. Consider the following average time in constructing the number of test items. The length of time and the type of item used are also factors to be considered in determining the number of items to be constructed in an achievement test. Kaya nga, dapat talaga alam ni teacher na yung ginagawa niyang exam is good for 2 hours. Yung ginagawa dapat ni teacher is good for 1.5 hours. Yung ginawa dapat ni teacher na exam is good for an hour. No? So dito natin malalaman. Third, the number of items included in a given assessment will also depend on the length of the class period and the type of items utilized. So again, nakadepende yung number of items sa particular topic, sa taas or length of class period na ginugol yung particular topic, and of course, sa type of item, type of items utilized. I think I have here, yes, I have here a table. And then this particular table, and we have here two columns. The first column is for the assessment format, kung ano yung format ng inyong exam, okay, ng test item. Second column is for the average time to answer. So dito natin malalaman. Kaya nga you have to construct your true false na pwede nilang sagutan just for 30 seconds. Okay? You have to construct a test item that is multiple choice type that is good for 1 minute or 60 seconds and so on. Okay? So you have to take note of these assessment format and average time to answer para naman ano yan, ma-maximize mo, and then of course you can estimate your constructed prelim exam or your constructed first periodical exam na pwede lang sa isang oras. Kasi di ba yung mga exam sa public school, sa elementary at saka high school, parang 1 hour ata yan sa isang subject. Okay? So kaya gagawa ka ng exam na pang 1 hour lang. Okay? Next, checklist for constructing test items. Of course naman, pag gagawa na kayo ng test items, children, kailangan nyo ito, this particular table, because this will be your guide. Okay? Kung okay na ba, kung yung ginawa ba ninyong learning objective, appropriate na ba, check natin yan, and so on. Okay? So you can use this as your checklist. Okay. Next to it is the assembling the test items, no? Di ba I told you that yung nalista kanina, general flow of developing your assessment tools, no? Yung parang nasa huli na part is assembling the test items. So ano po ibig sabihin, sir? When we say assembling the test items, ito na yung pagtatagpi-tagpi, and then you have to categorize your questions. So for example, meron kang ginawa na multiple choice, so lahat ng multiple choice ipag-isa mo, part 1. Next, identification, part 2 naman. So lahat ng true-false na question, ibutang siya sa isa ka place pod. So that is what we mean by assemble the test items. And then there are two steps in assembling the test items. No? The first one is packaging the test. So yung total na, meron ka ng pa-format, ano ba yung arrangement, and that is what we call assemble the test items. No? And then the second one, of course, is the reproduction of your test. So dito na mag-print ka o exam. No? If you have pictures in your exam, no, please make sure you have to use colored pictures. Especially if the picture really is very important, no? If we are pertaining to the processes inside the picture, pictures should be in colored form. Okay. Next, Okay, group all test items with similar format. So yung sabi ko. Pangalawa, arrange test items from easy to difficult. That is really the arrangement, no? So you have very easier, and then easiest. So ano po yung purpose? Bakit po very easy? Yung first three questions are very easy siya. No, and then difficulty level paubos. It is because to minimize the discouragement of the students. Kasi nga, baka mawala yung gana ng mga estudyante by the time they will be answering the test. And then yung unang tanong pa lang is evaluate double integral, parang ganyan. Very difficult na question. So, parang unang-una pala na question na discourage na yung estudyante, and they will be thinking that the whole exam is very difficult. Okay? So by the time na meron ng mind setting that the exam is very difficult, now they will be answering really each item in a very difficult mindset. So let's just run through before we end, no? Next, space the test items for easy reading. Technically talaga, meron talagang space, no, per test items para hindi siya nagdodoble yung kung titingnan. Keep items and option in the same page. Huwag puputulin, no? So ito yung isang rule natin na gagawin. Make sure na yung nasa isang page talaga, na hindi pwede na, di ba, I'm sure you encountered multiple choice na yung question number 25, ang nakikita mo lang na option ay A, B, C. Nasa likod na yung letter D or nasa next page na yung letter D. That is a big no-no. So make sure na yung question at saka lahat ng options nasa same page lang as much as possible. Next, place the illustrations near the description. Siguraduhin. Huwag ipalayo kay basig lahi ang ma-describe. Check the answer key. Yes, you have to check the answer key. Bas hindi ay wrong ang imong nabutang na answer. Decide where to record the answer. Okay, so those are the parts of assembling the test items. Okay, so I think that is it since we don't have any time. But then again, I believe I could still entertain some questions if you have questions. Questions? Questions? Wala?
Sir,
Yes, ang paso.
sir, i-share niyo po ba, i-post niyo po ba to sa G-class natin, sir?
Yes, dear. Lahat ng materials, even the recorded, this recorded video will be posted sa Google Classroom. Have you seen the posted videos sa Google Classroom natin sa previous topics?
Hindi
Yes
po
po, sir. Directed po siya sa YouTube account niyo po.
Okay, very good. Now, okay, sige. This particular recorded video will also be posted sa Google Classroom natin. And of course, I will be posting it to our YouTube, no, sa YouTube account natin. Okay. And then if you don't have any questions, kung meron pa bang katanungan?
None so far po, sir.
Yun lang
far.
None so far.
None po,
Okay.
sir.
So again, all of the materials.
None so far po, sir.
Yes, Joyra. All of the materials will be posted. The pre-recorded lecture video na record ko ngayon, the sample TOS, the template na gagamitin ninyo, kayo na yung bahalang pumili ng TOS, no, ng format. So it will also be uploaded there. Okay? And then, please, by the time I will be uploading the material, please read the instruction well. Okay? Pag hindi talaga naintindihan yung instruction, kahit paulit-ulit na binasa yung instruction, that's the time that you have to consult me. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
Yes po, sir.
Yes,
sir.
If you don't have any questions, children, you can now exit the room. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of
Goodbye,
the
sir. Thank you po. God
Thank you
bless.
po.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye.